When I get back to the lab, I take Kurisu out to the bench and explain what happened. Kurisu listens with an annoyed expression the whole time. When I finish, she glares at me and says, "You raised a flag." Yeah, I think that's more like what happened there. No, a romance flag. Okabe, come on now. Yep. A romance flag. Kurisu thrusts her finger at me. Oh man. Yeah, pretty much. She sure is calm when it's my neck on the line. She shakes her head like she can't imagine anything worse. Has this girl never been in love? Lukako likes me? I don't want to believe it. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment, but... From her perspective, that never happened. Uh-oh. Exactly. Right. It makes perfect sense. Still.
D メールの中には俺のリーディングシュタイナーが発動しないものがあった。
逆に言えばリーディングシュタイナーが発動した D メールだけを取り消していけば IBN5100 はあんたの手元に戻ってくるのかも。
That's the theory anyway. The remaining D mails were sent by Lukako and Moeka. Did her set off reading Steiner? I don't remember. Oh wait, yeah, it did, because she disappeared instantly from the lab, right? I don't want to see that woman again, if I can help it. In any case, I should focus on Lukako right now.
でルカ子の件はどうすればいい？
付き合っちゃえば？
マジで？
好きな人いないんなら別にためらう必要ないでしょ。そうやって彼女の心を解きほぐしてあげればいい。そしたら快く教えてくれるんじゃない？
マユリが死ぬのは2日後だ。のんびり解きほぐしている暇はない。
Besides that, you're basically just using her at that point. Suddenly, Kurisu's expression turns grave.
これは最後の選択肢として考えておいてほしいんだけど、やろうと思えば漆原さんの人格を否定して、
Oh God.
脅してでも番号を聞き出すこともできる。どうせ世界線改変後はそのことを彼女も忘れてるはず。そう考えれば最後の手段として検証する余地ありだと思う。
Damn, Kurisu.
マユリが死ぬことに比べたらまだマシってレベル。私今すごく最低なこと言ってるな。
Well, I guess when put against each other, but still.
いや、あらゆる手段を講じるのは必要なことだ。だがそれはできればやりたくない。
I'm not saying this for myself. From my perspective, when the world line changes, everything until that point becomes undone. But what about from Lukako's perspective? What if this world line continues after I leave it behind? The Lukako of this world line will have to live with what I did to her. The possibility exists. Suzuha said it's not the case, but there's no way to be sure. And since I can't confirm or deny that possibility, I don't want to use Kurisu's last resort. Besides, I have the time leap machine. As long as I have it, I can repeat the days before Mayuri's death forever. Of course, there's still the danger of a time leap failure. In any case, the first thing I should do is have an honest talk with the girl in question. I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. The sunlight's not too strong yet. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. I was up all night thinking about Lukako. Oh, she's been talking to Lukako, hasn't she? Look at the sour expression. Mayuri enters the room and looks at me with a disapproving pout. She didn't have to say toot-a-doo. It's rare to see her in such a bad mood.
早いな。まだ8時だぞ。今日は何かあるのか？
オカリンに怒りに来たんだよ。
She gives me a glare that's more cute than frightening. She's never been very good at getting angry.
あのね、マユシーはオカリンにがっかりなのです。
Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me.
何の話だ？
しらばっくれてもダメだもん。オカリンってば、ルカちゃんを泣かせたでしょ。
なぜそれを？
ルカちゃんに相談されたんだよ。男だったって言われたって。
Those two were close friends. I should have known Lukako would go to Mayuri
オ
first.
カリン、なんでそんなひどいこと言ったの？
マユリには関係ないことだ。これは対機関に関わる重大な機密事項であり。
関係なくないよ。ルカちゃんはマユシーのお友達だもん。話してくれないならね。マユシーはオカリンと絶好だよ。もうラボメンもやめちゃうんだからね。
This is the first time I've ever seen Mayuri so angry. I'm not sure how to deal with this, honestly.
ねえねえ、どうしてあんなひどいこと言ったの？
I did it to save you. But I can't say that. I don't have it in me to tell this innocent girl that she's fated to die in just 2 days. Come to think of it, was it a mistake to tell Lukako about Mayuri's murder? I did make sure to tell Lukako not to breathe a word of it.
何か悩みがあるんだよね。
She's sharp, even though she never seems to be thinking anything.
わかるよ。だってね、マユシーは毎日オカリンのこと見てるもん。それにね、 昨日も外でクリスちゃんとずっと話し込んでたでしょ。悩みがあるならマユシーも聞くよ。マユシーにも話してほしいな。ね、それでね、ルカちゃんに謝りに行こう。仲直りしに行こう。マユシーも一緒に行くから。
Oh, it's Hoin Kyoma.
オカリン、
やれやれだな、マユリよ。この俺が悩みだと。バカも休み休み言え。この俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法王院京馬だぞ。この俺に悩みなどない。あるのはただ混沌への渇望と野心のみだ。
オカリン、
I can't tell Mayuri. I can't. Even if Mayuri hates me for it. Mail! Okabe-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting. Please. Something important? What? I told her everything yesterday, including about Mayuri's death. Perhaps after sleeping on it, she finally decided to believe my story.
Yes.
I get up from the sofa.
どこ行くの？マユシーの話はね、まだ終わってないよ。
これからルカ子のところに行ってくる。
本当？謝りに行くの？だったらマユシーも。
いや、お前について来られるといろいろ面倒になる。
I put my hand on Mayuri's shoulder.
だから留守番を頼む。
Mayuri's shoulders droop. She looks sad for some reason, but she lets me go. When I reach the shrine, I find Lukako standing alone in the courtyard. She's dressed in regular clothes instead of her Miko garb. She still hasn't noticed me. Lukako stands in front of the silent courtyard. The only movement comes from the trees swaying in the summer breeze. It's like a scene from a movie. I stop and watch in fascination. Finally, Lukako turns around. Our eyes meet. I awkwardly clear my throat and walk towards him. Her. Lukako bows her head. We stare at each other in silence. Crap. This is awkward. I can't stand the silence, so I try to start the conversation.
マユリに何を話した？
すみません。でもこんなことマユリちゃんにしか相談できなくて。
どこまで話したのかという意味だ。
ほとんどは内緒にしました。マユリちゃんが死んじゃうっていうこととかも。
That's a relief.
まだ冗談だと思っているのか？
Lukako shakes her head. She believes me?
大事な話というのはにゃんだしょうかにゃ？
Nya? Even Okabe's doing it now. I'm trying to be gentle, but for some reason I wind up talking like Ferris. I really don't know how to deal with Lukako now that she's a girl. Oh man, Okabe, you're so awkward. Lukako takes a deep breath, as if to prepare herself. Her face is turning red for some reason. She opens her mouth to speak, then closes it again. This continues for several cycles. What's wrong with her? Her tension is getting to me. My heart starts pounding like an alarm bell.
僕はお願いが。岡部さんが昨日言ったこと。信じます。
そうか。
So she's willing to go back to being a guy, even though I hurt her feelings. For her to believe me in spite of that fact makes me pretty happy. But there's something strange about Lukako. She still looks wound up pretty tight. In fact, it's gotten worse. Now she looks on the verge of tears.
それで男に戻る代わりに。
In exchange? She wants something in return? I wasn't expecting this.
京都明
She wants to go out with him?
日まゆりちゃんが危ないことになる前までで
What?
いい
What
で
is
す
she
から
What is she talking about? My throat goes dry. I'm so tense, and I don't know why.
からになってください。
ん？よく聞こえなかったんだが、もう一度頼む。
Lukako's voice was even softer than ever. So soft that I couldn't hear her from there. No good. I still can't hear her.
はっきりと言ってほしい。俺にできることなら何でもするから。
コーヒー
なんだって？
恋人になってください。
What? Boyfriend. It takes me a while to process the word. Meanwhile, Lukako starts squirming and fidgeting. She refuses to look me in the eye. My heart is pounding. What's going on? What did she say to me? Boyfriend. 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 She wants me to be her boyfriend until tomorrow. What?
なぜだ？
Without thinking, I ask the worst possible question. Lukako curls up even smaller. Her voice is as small as the buzzing of a mosquito, but it has all the courage she can muster. I feel my heart tighten at those words. Silence. More silence. Oh, wait just a second. This is too sudden. I mean, maybe it's not sudden exactly. I've known about Lukako's feelings since yesterday, when Kurisu told me about the romance flag. But still, I didn't think it would come to this. My mind goes blank. I can't think straight. Lukako hangs her head, waiting for my answer. She looks so cute and innocent. I feel myself drawn to... No! No, no, no! That's wrong! That's just wrong! I'm not attracted to Lukako.
考えさせてくれ。2分。いや、5分だけ時間をくれ。
I turn and flee like a scared rabbit. I'm so embarrassed, I can't look back. 10 minutes later, I get back to the lab. Mayuri is eating a red bean bun.
オカリン、どうだった？ちゃんとルカちゃんに謝ってきたかな？
Not at all.
そうだな。ジューシー唐揚げナンバー1をレンジでチンして D メールはつまり ABC とすなわち電子レンジはバラ十字団の思想を受け継ぐ騎士たちの錬金術が生み出したものであり、チンとなる音こそが洗脳装置で、実はチンとなる意味など全くなく。
ああ、オカリンが壊れちゃった。
Yeah, he's pretty broken. I mutter incoherently as I set up the time leap machine.
何してるの？
少しばかり戦略的撤退を図る。
Oh man. How far do I go? As far as I can. Yeah, that's it. Far, far away from here. I jump all the way back to August 11th, the limit of the time leap machine's range. Oh my god. He says, fuck it. I'm out. Peace, y'all. Oh man. He really went back. Oh my god, that's funny. When I'm done, Kurisu is standing before me, fiddling with the phone weight, name subject changes,
気
wiring.
が散るからこっち見んな。何度言わせんのよ。
She's still working on the time leap machine's upgrade. I know I shouldn't interrupt her, but there's nobody else I can rely on.
お前を天才の科学者と見込んで話がある。
手短に
柳林神社まで一緒に来てほしい。
理由を言って。デートとか言うつもりなら断る。
この俺がデートなどという軟弱なものをするわけがないだろう。ましてやその相手が女子とか冗談もほどほどにしてくれ。
And definitely not with his guy friend, right? Right, Hoin Kyoma? She's glaring like she's gonna kill me. Let's leave the jokes aside for now.
つまり男の脳と女の脳の違いについてだ。
わけわからん。
I briefly explained my situation and what happened with Lukako before I leaped. How many times have I explained this to Kurisu now? Probably like 4, I think. 4 or 5.
岡部さんと牧瀬さん、今日はお参りですか？
Not exactly.
実は漆原さんに話があるの。
Have a good one, Rice Master. This is the strategy I thought up. Its name is Operation Christina. Lukako reacts differently to me. I already know she'll have a breakdown if I tell her she's a guy. But she's not too familiar with Kurisu, and they're both girls, so it should be easier if Kurisu tells her. That's why I persuaded Kurisu to handle it. So I'll wait behind Kurisu and watch silently.
何でしょうか？
Lukako is shy. He was distant with me back when we first met. And I can see she's made a small wall between herself and Kurisu now too. On the other hand, Kurisu's very calm, truly reliable. Kurisu puts on a gentle smile and begins her explanation.
男性と女性で脳の働きって全然違うって知ってた？
Hey,
男性は右脳が活発、女性は左脳が活発なの。ちなみに右脳は画像処理とか空間処理、あとは総合的な判断力なんかに使われる。左脳を使うのは言語、あと計算とかかな。そうそう、右脳と左脳をつなぐ脳量っていうのがあるんだけど、女性の場合はこれが発達してたりする。ほら、よく言うでしょ、女性は2つ以上のことを同時にできるって。それ
he's like, why are you telling me this? What the hell is she talking about?
まあこれはどっちかっていうととんでも科学に近い俗説であって、それほど信憑性が高いわけでもないんだけど、ちょっとだけ試してみてもいいかな。
何をですか？
あなたの脳が女性としてのパターンを示しているのか、男性としてのパターンを示しているのか、マッピングしてみたいの。
マッピングって何ですか？
Lukako is clearly frightened.
脳波マッピング。あなたの脳波をサンプルとして取らせてもらうだけ。とにかく調べればわかるって。ねえ、痛くしないから。
嫌です。
ほんと大丈夫だから、私が保証するから。ほらほら。
お前はどこの変態親父か。
I lightly chop Kurisu on the head.
何よではない。何のためにここに来たのだ。ルカ子を怯えさせてどうする。
私はただ彼女に貴重な被験者として
帰れ、この実験大好きっ子が。
Oh my god, Kurisu.
ああ、そう。せっかく協力してあげたのにそういう扱いなわけだったら言われた通りに帰る。あとはあんた一人で頑張りなさい。
Kurisu leaves the shrine with squared shoulders, muttering darkly to herself.
岡部さん、牧瀬さんは何の話を？
Let's take this again from the top, Lukako. You're a guy, and I'm gonna send the email that will make you a guy again. Is that okay? Cool, right? Cool. Alright. Peace, yo.
つまりだな。
Do I have to explain it myself after all?
お前は
Yeah.
本当は男なんだ。
God damn it, Okabe. Just stop leading with that. The result is the same. You did the same thing! I hear the tweeting of small birds outside the window. It's morning now. It's nice and cool early in the morning, even though it's the middle of summer. Too bad the cicadas are already chirping. The sun's not too strong yet. Here comes Mayuri. Second time I've woken up like this, though the date was different the first time. In any case, my mental state is exactly the same as back then. Through the front door, I hear someone stomping up the stairs. I jump up thinking it's Moeka, but then I realize who it is. It's Mayuri, and she's pissed off. Mayuri enters and greets me with a disapproving pout. Originally, Mayuri was supposed to stay over at the lab, but last night she got a call from someone and left in a hurry. She probably went to see Lukako. Yeah, I'm enjoying this too, Bellatima. Mayuri puffs out her cheeks and thrusts a finger at me. Of course. I sigh in frustration. Before I time leaped, this happened on the 14th. Today's the 12th. Since I explained the situation to Lukako early, it looks like Mayuri's protest came early too. Yes, we've heard all this. There we go. That mail should come any minute now. Yep. Okabe-san, I have something important to talk to you about. Please come to the shrine when you can. I'll be waiting. Please. It actually came. If I go to Yanabayashi Shrine now, Lukako will confess her love and ask me to be her boyfriend. But this time, I thought ahead.
Christina! Christina!
Oh god. I started yelling in the development room. I begin to hear sounds of someone moving inside. I love Okabe panicking. I know, but I have to do this.
Christina! 起きてきてくれ!
うるさいな.
Kurisu comes out of the development room with sleepy eyes. Doo-doo-doo. Oh man, she's pissed. Last night, she fell asleep at the desk. The sleeves of her clothes left a mark on her cheek. Her hair is frayed, her eyes are red. She rubs those red eyes. I bet you she says no after yesterday.
Operation Christina 2だ.
15日まゆりちゃんが危ないことに
Oh my god. Kurisu turned him down. Unsurprisingly. Same as before. Only this time, I have to be her boyfriend for 4 days, instead of just 2. I guess you could say it's a bold proposal. Fortunately, I came prepared. It's time to set Operation Christina 2 into motion! Last time, things got complicated when I added that experiment-loving girl to the conversation. This time, I had her watch things from the shadows near the staircase. So he's gonna consult her? I turn my back to Lukako and call Kurisu.
Yo, Ryuju.
お前人の気も知らずに何がリア充だ。今のルカ子の話聞いていたか。
You filthy normal.
今北産業。
聞いてなかったのか。
この遠さじゃ聞こえるわけない。
Yeah, she barely whispers.
告白15日まで。そしたら男に戻る。
把握。でも何をいちいち私に相談することがあるわけ？漆原さんの願いを叶えてあげればいい。
だけど相手はルカ子だぞ。
どこが不満なの？あんなに可愛いの。
しかし元
は男だったなんてのもあんたの妄想かもしれないし、私から見れば彼女は最初から彼女だった。観念しなさいって。じゃあね。
Kurisu didn't exactly help much. She hung up.
あいつ何のために連れてきたと。
What a useless assistant! I stuff my phone into my pocket and head back to Lukako.
今の電話の相手って牧瀬さんですか？
ああ。
そうですか。なんだか今の岡部さんとても楽しそうにお話。
どこがだ。
Is this pressure? Is she applying psychological pressure?
それで
Lukako fidgets restlessly.
さっきのお返事を。
Please be my boyfriend. A 4-day trial relationship. Will those 4 days feel long or short? I mean, sure, Lukako is cute. She's very slender and delicate, especially around the waist, and her skin is about as white as alabaster. Even when Lukako was a guy, I occasionally found myself mesmerized by his girlish demeanor. Biologically, the current Lukako is a girl, so even if we do stuff, there shouldn't be a problem. But still, I'm on a mission to change Lukako back into a guy. I needed to accomplish that mission to save my Yuri. If I go out with the girl Lukako and fall in love with her, then will I be able to treat Lukako, guy Lukako, like I used to? If I forget he's a guy and lose my self-control, it could result in complications. I hope that you don't have that little control, Okabe. Going out with the current Lukako isn't the problem. I mean, I still have my reservations, but cuteness is justice, right? The real source of my hesitation is the thought of what happens afterwards. The problem isn't Lukako, but my own heart. Besides, I'm supposed to be saving my Yuri, not going out on dates. But on the other hand, Lukako's cooperation is essential to save my Yuri. I won't get anywhere if I reject Lukako and make her cry. For the sake of my goal, I must overcome the problems of my heart. I'll do it. I'll take Lukako's deal. But if we're going to do this, I tell myself there's one rule that must follow. You must not fall in love with Lukako. Hey there, Cactooth, how's it going? Yeah, I've been busy the past few days. Even if it means trampling on her heart, you must not fall in love. Fall in love, and you could end up walking the forbidden path. Lukako is a guy. A guy. A guy. A guy. A guy. Guy, okay. And don't you forget. Just don't forget.
いいだろう。お前と付き合おう。15日の夕方までだが。
Tears immediately fall from Lukako's eyes.
なぜ泣く？
嬉しくててっきり嫌だって言われるかと。よかったよかった。
Her face is red, and her eyes are wet with tears. Yet she's really happy. Seeing her like this, all shy and embarrassed, but happy at the same time, makes me feel... She's too cute. I mustn't fall in love, but I'm about to. Why does every single one of her actions have to be so cute? She must be doing it on purpose. There's no other way. Lukako's cuteness is a terror of the universe.
Okabe-san?
なんだ
Lukako wipes her tears away.
その明日
Da? What does she mean by da?
デートに連れてって
なんだと
A date? True, when a couple goes somewhere together, that's called a date. It would really be a dick move if I refused to go on a date right after we started going out.
行くのは問題ないがどこへ行く
It doesn't look like she's got a place in mind.
岡部さんの行きたいところに行きたいです。つまり岡部さんが好きな場所を知りたいから。
So in other words, she wants me to decide for her. It's really unfair to be so cute. People will forgive you for anything you say. I scratched my head and thought.
じゃあプランは明日までに考えておく
For now, I just want to get out of this sickeningly sweet atmosphere that's brewing. Peace, Lukako. Alright.